Ty Spiritual, and I'm back with another video, man. I got you. Simple. Anyways, I'm going to give y'all an update on my semen retention 30-day challenge / journey. Now, I think it's important for people to understand understand the intention behind them saving their sexual energy. Because to me, if you just hold on to your sexual energy and you're not doing anything with that energy, you're not doing any practices, you're not meditating, you're not going within, if you're not doing anything, you're just holding on to it just for the sake of it, to me, it's not going to really benefit you other than you having more energy. Okay? And I think a lot of people get stuck with that because they are holding on to their energy, but they aren't doing anything with it. So make sure that you're doing things to help raise that energy within you, okay? Because understand that energy is in your lower chakras. You want that energy to raise up your spine, up into your higher chakras, okay? This is what people call Kundalini awakenings. You want this to happen. So when you're holding on to that sexual energy, make sure you put that sexual energy to use. And it can be anything. Go out and play basketball, work out. Like these are things you can do to also keep you from relapsing. Do things like this. Don't just sit around, because if you sit around and you find yourself bored and you've been holding on to that sexual energy, it's going to try to rise within you, but it's going to have trouble doing so. It's going to reach that sacral chakra, but it's not going to go anywhere. So you're going to get horny. And what are you going to do? You're either going to find somebody to have sex with, or you're going to masturbate. Not saying either one is wrong, but you got to do things to get that energy to raise within you. All right, to rise within you. You have to, okay? So now, to the benefits that I've been experiencing. First of all, I'm going to explain this first one the best way I can. It may sound weird, but if you're on semen retention, maybe you have experienced this. Now, I've seen a lot of people say that it becomes easier to talk to girls. It becomes easier to talk to women when you're holding on to that sexual energy. I can vouch for that. That's true. That's true. Because when I wasn't holding on to my sexual energy, and I'd like every other day or 3 times a week, whatever, you'll get around a girl and it's not that you may not be nervous, but you'll just have this certain anxiety about you. And it's not a confidence. It's more like, oh, what am I going to say? What am I going to do? That's there. Now, since I've been holding on to my sexual energy, what I noticed is when I get in the presence of a female, and it doesn't even have to be a girl that I'm trying to get with. It's like this masculine, dominant energy just it emits from me, and I can feel it, and it feels different. It feels different than anything I've ever experienced. It feels different because I can feel that energy coming. I can feel that energy radiating off of me, and I can tell they are picking up on this energy. It's like this confidence. It's like this. It's crazy to explain, but it's like a confident masculine energy that radiates off of me, and it doesn't matter who I'm around. I don't even, like I said, I don't even have to be trying to talk to this girl, but my body and my energy just changes the moment I get around them. All right, it's like when you walk in a room. Usually you walk in a room and you're like, oh man, everybody looking at me, god dang, this is gonna be awkward. But since I've been holding on to my sexual energy, I can walk into a room full of people and I don't feel no way. When I walk into the room, I feel like the man. I feel like, oh, all eyes on me. I feel like I'm that guy. All right. And I noticed, and this has been happening to me since I've been holding on to my sexual energy. And I've been putting that energy to use. So that's the first benefit. I hope y'all understood that. I know it sounds crazy, but the second benefit is energy. Having more energy. And this is what everybody experiences. Now, I've been finding myself, and I know I might be like I'm sweating, but I'm in the sun, but the sun, it's amazing for your body. But anyways, I've been noticing that I have more energy to do certain things in order to raise my vibration. I have. Just make sure my phone's still recording. I have. Now, usually, I'm gonna give y'all an example. Usually when I energize my Rudraksha mala, that necklace that y'all see me wearing. I'm not wearing it in this video because I'm discussing a sexual topic, but usually when I energize that, I usually be inside my room. But now I always thought about, man, maybe I should try doing it outside in nature in the morning when things aren't as loud. But it's like I couldn't do it because the energy just wasn't there to do it. But now that I've been holding on to my sexual energy, I go out and do it almost every morning like it's nothing. So what I'm saying is, things that you would want to do, but you usually wouldn't do it, holding on to your sexual energy will give you that extra push and that extra urge to do so. So if you want to go and meditate out in nature, you'll have that urge to do so. This is what I've experienced. So that's the second benefit. The third benefit is, I'm going to try to explain this the best way I can. When I go within myself and do certain things in order to connect with my higher self and raise my vibration, I'll reach a certain state of mind. But when I was constantly wasting my energy, I couldn't maintain that state. I couldn't maintain it. I'll reach it, but then it'll go away. But since I've been holding on to my sexual energy, it's become much easier for me to get into that state and to maintain that state. And I'm going to explain this to you. The state I'm talking about, I'll call it the receiving state. It's the state where that you reach where you're pretty much, your brain is completely empty. You have no thoughts. You are receiving all information from the universe effortlessly. Effortlessly. You're receiving all information. You are getting all these ideas. You're getting all these answers. You're getting all these video ideas. You're getting all these downloads. That's the state I'm talking about. And what I've noticed is, since I've been holding on to my sexual energy, it's become much easier for me to reach that state and to maintain that state. All right? Because that energy that's in your lower chakras, your root, your sacral, it's rising in you. Little by little, it's rising in you, and it's making it easier for you to tap in with the universe and connect with who you really are. All right? So anyways, now that I got those out of the way, let me give y'all some tips, man. Some tips on how to not relapse. I had a guy message me the other day. He was like, I'm close to relapsing. Can you give me some motivation? My motivation is simple. When you feel yourself wanting to do that, go out and do something else. Now, that might be easier said than done, but it's the best thing you can do. Go out and take a jog. Go out in nature. Go out and sit in the grass. Go out and sit by a tree. Go work out. Find something to keep you preoccupied. Don't just sit around the house all day, because if you sit around the house all day and you're holding on to sexual energy, you are going to get horny. You are. And that's normal. So my advice to y'all is, find something that can preoccupy your mind. And this can be personal. It can be anything. But what I do is, I'll go out in nature. I'll look up some spiritual things on YouTube, watch some videos on the third eye, star seeds, stuff like that. I'll go sit near a tree. I'll do all these things to keep myself preoccupied. But what I've noticed now, I don't really have to do those things as much, and I don't really have to focus on, I'm not horny. I'm horny. How do I resist having an orgasm? How do I resist relapsing? I don't have to worry about that anymore, because it's becoming much easier to me. It's as if semen retention is becoming a lifestyle for me. All right, that urge to orgasm, it's not there. It's not there for me. I'm more interested in using this energy and going within me and figuring out what is within me. Okay? Because once you reach those certain states of mind that I talked about, it's going to intrigue you. You're going to be like, okay, what was that? I want to go deeper into that. I want to go deeper into that. And then you may realize that, hey, my sexual energy is helping aid me reach this certain vibrational state. So I'm going to save this energy. I'm going to harness this energy. I'm going to use this energy. I'm going to transmute this energy. All right? So for me, right now, it's not like, it's as almost if I've overcame the feeling of having to orgasm. It's just not there for me. Now, I'm not saying that I'm perfect. You know, during these 20 days, you know, I've looked at some stuff. You know, I'm human, okay? I'm not perfect. I've looked at some stuff. I'm not perfect. I've reached horny states during this 20-day journey. I have. But I haven't allowed myself to relapse and to be overcome by that feeling. I haven't. Okay? So to wrap this video up, the benefits I've experienced: having more energy, which I think everybody experiences. Feeling more confident around women. Feeling more confident, more dominant. Like I said, like it's like if I get by a girl, it's just this energy overcomes me. Like it does. All right, and it's amazing because it's like, man, I'm thinking to myself, man, if I really want her, I can get her if I want. I can get her if I want. Like if I that's the state of mind you want to be in. All right, you don't want to be in. You don't. I'm not saying it's wrong if you're like this, because people are timid and nervous, but you want to get to the state of mind where you see a girl, man, if I want to approach her, I'll do it. And if she say no, cool. I know who I am. She just didn't want me, and I can move on to the next girl. This is the state of mind you want to be in. And that's where I'm at right now. If I see any girl that I really want to talk to, I'll approach her no problem. Because I know who I am. Because I'm deprogramming my mind from all this porn and all this fake sex. Like, I'm deprogramming my mind. And that's what you guys are doing too. Now, for those who are on this journey, no matter what day you're on, I want you to leave a comment below and just say what you've been experiencing, man. Explain what you've been experiencing. If you see somebody else in the comments, go have a conversation with them as well. Because semen, holding on to your sexual energy and doing spiritual things, meditating, going out in nature, it ain't got to be that. You can work out, doing it. If you use that energy, you will become something that you've never thought you were. You will. And like, it's amazing. It really is. Now, another thing I want to discuss is, y'all might be wondering, well, when you get around girls, man, you get around a fine girl, do you look at her? If she got a nice body, if she got a nice shape, do you look at her? This is what I'll say about that. First, I wear a Rudraksha. While I'm wearing that, I can't have sexual thoughts already. So I've been wearing that. I've been wearing a Rudraksha for about half a year now. So I've trained my mind, and I have the self-discipline to be able to not just to get around a female and not automatically think sexual things. I can see her for the woman that she is, not, oh man, I wonder how she is in bed, or I wonder how she'll look doing this to me, and how we'll look doing this. I've overcame that state of mind. Now, there was a point in time where I couldn't even look at a girl without even thinking sexual things. There was. This was last year, around July. I was just learning about spirituality. I couldn't look at a girl without thinking sexual thoughts, man. Like, I'm just being honest with y'all. I couldn't look out, like, every time, like, God damn, like, man, what is wrong with me? Because I was overcome by lust. But now, I seen a girl last night. I was in a gas station paying for some chips and some Fiji water. She had a nice shape. She had a nice shape, all right? I'm gonna leave it at that. She had a nice shape. And I was noticing that I was thinking in my head, I was like, man, if this was me last year, or if this was just me a month ago, I would be like, God dang, she fine. Like, dang, like, man, she is fine. I said, like, I wonder what, like, I would be thinking about what I would want to do to her sexually. But what I will notice is that since I have the self-discipline to look at a woman for more than just being a sexual object, I'm not looking at her in that way. I can control my thoughts. I'm like, okay, she got a nice shape. I'm wondering what's really on my mind is, how is she in the inside? Is she raising her vibration? Is she taking care of herself? Is she eating healthy? Is she meditating? Is she trying to escape this matrix? That's what's intriguing me, not her physical body, because a lot of women have a nice physical body. But what is going on internally is what intrigues me more. All right? Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed this update video, man. If y'all are trying to overcome lust, understand this. Your sexuality, it's a part of you. All right? It's a part of you. It'll never go away. You can never fully suppress it. You can't. You got to find balance between that and what you're trying to achieve. All right, your sexual energy can't be used to raise something within you. It can, but that all depends how you are using that energy. Don't just sit around on that energy. No, don't just sit around on that energy. Do things to help that energy rise within you. All right. Anyways, I feel like I got so much energy right now. I'm sitting in the sun, man. I'm talking to y'all about something that can help change your life. I'm sweating bad right now, but I don't care. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. Remember, we are all spiritual beings having a human experience. For those who are getting close to relapsing, and for those who have relapsed, it's okay, man. Just start over, bro. Just start over. But make sure you're doing this with the right intention, all right? Make sure you're doing this with the right intention. And I'll tell you guys my intention. My intention is to use this energy to help raise my vibration and to help find out who I am as a soul. Because I will tell y'all from experience, and this will be the last thing I say, since I've been holding on to this energy, it's much easier for me to get into that state of receiving when I'm going within myself. That state where I can connect with my higher self, connect with the universe, get all these ideas. It's easier for me to do that when I'm holding on to my sexual energy. So for those guys who've relapsed, it's okay, man. It's all right. It's all good, bro. Just keep trying at it. Anyways, remember, we are all spiritual beings having a human experience, man. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter @TySpiritual. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button that's popping up right there. And if you want another video to watch, click that video that's popping up right there, man. Simple.